What's up guys, Shane here with Green Life, and today we're going to be testing the new Makita Pole Saw. I just picked that up yesterday from my local dealer, which is Tools for a Time. It was $5.49 at the retail price before tax, and is the tool only. So that's only the pole saw. It doesn't come with the batteries or the charger for it. That's specifically just the tools. Today we're going to be testing it out on one of our commercial properties, which is a condominium complex, and we're going to be trimming all these oak trees, trimming all the limbs 10 feet and below. This is part of our regular contract, so we're going to try this new Makita tool to see how it holds up. Since this doesn't come with oil, you got to make sure that you add the bar oil into it before you use it, which is just this reservoir at the top. This is the bar oil that they gave us to use, Kawasaki engines, bar and chain oil. So we're going to go and top her off. It's about full. Hook up our batteries, slide these two in. Quick, easy clip-ins. Now she's ready to go. So first use wasn't bad, and the chain was pretty tight on it. It cut through those branches pretty good. The biggest one was probably about probably right around 3 inches in diameter, so nothing too big, and we really shouldn't be cutting anything too much larger than that today. Maybe a 4-inch one at most, but overall they're going to be 1 to 3 inch branches that we're cutting down. All right guys, after a day of using the Makita Pole Saw, I wanted to give you my final takes on it, whether I think it's a machine you should add to your trailer or trucks and incorporate into your business, or if you need to leave it on the shelf and wait for a better product to come out. So my first impression after using it, overall it feels just like a normal gas pole saw. It's weighted the same when it's fully telescoped out. It also has the same kind of control and feeling. It gets a little wobbly at the top when you're at the full 15 feet of the pole saw, but overall it feels just like any other gas pole saw I've ever used. The next thing I want to talk about is power. Can it handle what you need it to do out on the job? So with pole saws, typically you're not trimming huge branches, 3-4 inches, maybe 5. You know, they're not meant to trim very large branches. A smaller diameter, we are using in our business for trimming branches that are 10 feet and below, just to keep the walkways clear. So overall, I think the power is pretty adequate. I think it's very comparable to a typical gas pole saw. And if you're using this for palm trimming, or using it the way we did with just trimming some low-hanging branches, or any other hard to reach areas that you just don't want to have to break out a ladder for, this is going to be a good product for you. The next thing I wanted to go over is the runtime, whether or not the 2 batteries that it holds, which are 2 18-volt batteries that Makita, it will have 2 places in there. Earlier in my video, you can see me inserting those. So those 2 batteries were able to cut and fill enough debris and enough branches to fill a 7x14 dump trailer. So, and then some. So we used only 2 bars on those batteries and it filled our entire dump trailer. The whole thing was completely filled and we only used 2 bars on those batteries. So there is a lot of run time. You can cut a lot of material, a lot of limbs down, especially if you're going to be doing multiple debris runs in the same day. Like, you're going to be able to cover a lot of ground on just 2 batteries. And what you do is, while you're using those 2 batteries, you bring the charger with you. If you don't have an onboarding charging system, you hook it up to the house or your commercial complex, you find an outlet and you charge batteries while you're using the piece of equipment. And since it's going to charge faster than you can drain the batteries, you'll have a consistent source of batteries. So with this pole saw, you could get away with having 4 batteries and be able to do a full day of trimming on that, as long as you rotate those batteries out. So overall, if you're considering an electric pole saw, I really think this is going to be one of the best ones on the market. I've used Echo pole saws that was attached to their power heads. It didn't quite have the power behind it. It'd get caught up all the time. So the Echo one that we used wasn't that great. The Makita one that we used in this video worked phenomenally. I am very happy with that purchase. And if you're considering Makita, or even if you're not, just add this pole saw to your setup and it'll work flawlessly. And the fact that it's electric, you don't have to worry about bringing gas cans with you. All you have to do is worry about, you know, keeping the batteries charged. Like, this is a really good product to add, even if you're not even running all electric equipment. This is just a good tool to have on your truck. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, hit me up, let me know what else you want to see out there. We'll be putting out more reviews for the weed eater that Makita makes, the edger, and the hedge trimmer. So we're going to be going through all those reviews. We're going to tell you whether or not you can include these on your commercial or residential lawn care setup, and if they're good products to use. Keep living the green life, and we'll see you out on the yard.